Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode. We're going to talk about Blake Jarwin. This is serious, going in cat mode. This version is going to be brought to you by Leighton Vander Esch. He sent this image over saying he's part of the cat mode team, so we're going to roll with that. All right. Just a quick note, also, a quick reminder: go ahead and hit on our podcast here, Foots and I, Cowboys Nation TV. We have our official podcast up and running over there at SoundCloud, so be sure to check that out. Right. But let's go ahead and dig into the video here. Blake Jarwin. Alright, so now that Jason Witten left, it's up to the rest of the tight ends to take over the reins there. And there's several conversations as far as to who that might be. But I think the Cowboys are giving a hint here that it's going to be Blake Jarwin. Might be his job to lose. Stephen Jones continues to give him praise. They liked him so much that they upgraded him from the practice squad so the Eagles wouldn't get him towards the end of the season. So that says a lot about him. But Will McClay recently had a conversation interview here about Blake Jarwin. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that.
Also excited about the guys on our roster right now.
Hey, man, every time I talk to Steven over the last, probably like the last 6 weeks, he brings up Blake Jarwin. I said I was going to ask you today, what is it about Blake Jarwin that's got Steven so excited?
Probably me. I'm really excited about him. When you watch him, when you watch a young man grow, he was a receiver, he's tight end, he's got all the size. When we were looking at guys in the draft and all that, just kept saying, let's not forget about the guys that we have on the roster. And when we ended the season last year, pulling Blake up, and he was on scout team, he was playing Travis Kelce and some of these explosive tight ends, and he just kept showing up. He just kept showing up, and he's got the measurables and all the attitude and everything that you want. So I'm excited about him as well.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look back at Blake Jarwin's scouting report from 2017. This is from Dane Brugler's 2017 breakdown. Blake Jarwin came in as a 13th overall tight end of that draft class. Let's just take a quick look here. All right, got the measurables, 40-yard dash. He's got some speed to him. The arm here, good catch radius. Comes in at 6'5". Look at that wingspan. That's a big target for Dak Prescott. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, the big thing here, look at the summary here at the very end. Jarwin is a good-sized athlete, physical, 1-2 attitude, developmental, wide tight end. That's what Jason Witten was. So let's keep an eye out on this guy. All right, so let's see who is going to take over for the GOAT here, Jason Witten. Let's take a look at some of Blake Jarwin's some tape here that he has. Just basically, they're just quick highlights. Most of his work came in the preseason, but he was pretty impressive. He can catch the ball with his hands. He's not a body catcher, in line, and he can block. So there are a lot of good traits here that the Cowboys like in Blake Jarwin over the other guys. So this is a big part of the reason why you're getting a lot of praise from Stephen Jones and Will McClay. All right. The other part about this is, what about the rest of the tight ends here? Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, and Dalton Schultz. Swaim here, as you can tell, 2016 injury, went IR. 2017 he had some issues with his knee, and then just recently in the offseason he broke his foot in offseason workouts. Fifth metatarsal, same injury as Des Bryant. So even if he does come back, that injury usually takes a full year to fully recover. So for me, Blake Jarwin is probably in the driver's seat. A lot of traits, like I said, they like him a lot. Rico Gathers looked really good last preseason, so he's the biggest wild card again. Some of the comments that you hear from Will McClay and Stephen Jones, there's just a vibe that they're not too high on him. And then obviously they added Dalton Schultz in the 4th round of the 2018 draft, blocking tight end specialist, but he can catch the ball. So we'll see what he does. But he could be like your James Hanna replacement. So keep an eye out on these guys. But right now, looks like Blake Jarwin could be the guy. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think about the tight end position. Who do you think is the front runner here, or do you see it more as a tight end by committee? Do you think Rico Gathers can, jump frog all these people and become the guy, the #1 guy? Let me know in the comments. Also, guys, I recently redid the cowboysblog.net website. This is your one-stop location for all of my stuff. The blog is there. Our podcast is here from me and Foots the King Cowboys Huddle. You can reach, just everything is in here. Draft classes, a little bit of Cowboys history. You can get to my videos, shirts available from the site. But that's all I have right now, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, continue to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you for the next video.